Good morning, students. How are you? Hope you must be fine. Yes, students, today we are going to start with the topic Sources of Energy of 10th class science. The subtopic is solar energy and its applications. So we are going to discuss about the solar energy, solar cooker, solar cell, solar panel, and advantages and disadvantages of solar cell and solar panel, etc. So let us start with the solar energy. The energy which we receive from sun by the nuclear fusion is known as solar energy. We all know that sun is an ultimate source of energy, and the energy which we get from sun is basically because of the nuclear fusion reaction. So the rays which are coming from sun reaching the upper surface of earth, they consist of infrared rays, visible rays, ultraviolet rays and gamma rays. Some of them are getting reflected back, some of them are absorbed by the atmosphere, and a few reaches on the surface of earth. Yes, now the radiations which reach on the surface of earth, they consist predominantly of visible rays and infrared rays. We all know that the ultraviolet rays and the gamma rays are absorbed by the atmosphere. Hence, the energy which earth receives is about 1.4 kilowatt per meter square. So the amount of solar energy received normally by an area of 1 meter square in 1 second is known as solar constant. Yes, students, you will be amazed to hear that only 0.1% of solar energy received by Earth is sufficient for the completion of energy requirement of Earth. So how can we harness this solar energy? There are devices with which we can use the solar energy. Let us see what type of devices and what are the uses of these devices. So a device which converts solar energy into heat energy or electricity is known as solar device. Examples are solar cooker, solar water heater and solar cell. One of the diagram here shows the solar water heater. Let us start with the applications of solar energy. One of the application of solar energy is solar cooker. Here we have a picture of solar cooker and it shows that solar cooker consists of wooden or metallic box. Inner sides of the solar cooker are painted black. There is a reflector which is attached to the top of the box and its position is adjusted toward the sun time to time. This cooker is provided with the containers which are painted black and there is a covered sheet of glass which covers the container. Now let us understand how solar cooker works. Usually solar cooker is kept in sunlight along with the food to be cooked inside the container. The sunlight, it passes through the glass sheet and the rays of sun are absorbed by the black painted walls of the container and the box. And hence what happens, these rays, they get trapped inside the box and hence the temperature, it rises up to 100 degrees centigrade to 140 degrees centigrade within 2 to 3 hours. Hence the food inside the container gets cooked up. Can you answer me a question, students? Why we keep this glass sheet cover on the top of the solar cooker? You know that this glass sheet has a peculiar property. And what that property is? It allows shorter wavelength infrared radiations to pass through it, but it prevents longer wavelength infrared rays. So what happens? The solar energy which falls on the sheet, the rays of these shorter wavelength infrared rays, these get absorbed by the container. And the longer wavelengths which are created inside the box, they are not allowed to come out of the box. Hence, the heat inside increases and the cooker works more efficiently. When a large number of solar cells are combined together, it becomes solar panel. The electricity produced by solar panels is stored by using it to charge storage batteries. These charged batteries later on provide direct current for operating appliances. Now let us discuss about the uses of solar cell. Solar cells are used to run calculator, watches, pendulum clocks and other small instruments. They are used in research centers which are located in the remote areas. They also provide electric power for spacecrafts where the batteries are charged inside the craft with the help of these solar cell and solar panels. They provide power to domestic electronic appliances like TV, radio sets, etc. They also provide electricity for operating water pumps. There are many uses. You can search them in internet. There are many advantages of solar cell panels. It has long life, they are pollution free, they need no maintenance, and they can work satisfactorily even in the remote areas. The important thing is that they are directly utilizing solar energy. Along with the advantages comes disadvantages. Let us learn about the disadvantages of solar cell and solar panels. They are expensive as silicon is limited in nature. The energy stored in the batteries provide DC current. Now students, in some of the appliances we usually use AC. So there is a need to convert this DC current into AC. Hence the conversion, it reduces the efficiency and increases the cost of the appliance. Now the connecting wires used are made up of silver. You know that the silver is very expensive material. Now we have completed our topic of solar energy, where we have discussed about solar cell, solar cooker, solar panels, advantages and disadvantages of solar energy. Hope you have enjoyed the slideshow.